And welcome back in studio to Attorneys on Call. In studio with us right now, a special guest, Candy Ruedeman, a client of the Whitley Law Firm. Candy, thanks for joining us.
Thank you.
And Ben, welcome back in the studio.
Thank you.
Candy, what happened to you? How were you injured?
A person ran a stop sign and ran into the pickup truck that my husband was driving, and I was the passenger.
So you were the passenger,
Right.
your husband's driving, and they T-boned you and
Correct.
hit you on the passenger side.
Correct.
Pretty bad crash, right?
Pretty bad. Spun the truck, totaled the truck.
Right.
And I just bounced around. Seatbelts don't hold you side to side.
Okay.
They hold you front to back, but I kind of bounced around inside there against the console.
So what happened then? So you knew you were injured probably, right?
Well, I had just had a shoulder repaired and had just been released. I knew that my shoulder hurt and my chest wall hurt, but I did not go to the hospital. What were they going to do? It was just, I knew I could call my orthopedic surgeon and my
Okay.
primary care within a day.
Did you call your insurance company right away? Or?
I called the insurance company. I was in the car, called 911 and called the insurance company at the time of the accident.
Okay, so the police came and they did a police report and
the fire department. Yes.
and all that.
Right.
And then, so when did you first know about the Whitley Law Firm, and when did you know that you needed to have a lawyer helping you with this process?
Well, I had seen a similar presentation such as we're doing right now on TV prior to the accident.
So you saw the show.
Who knew?
You saw the show.
Right.
Nobody thinks they need it.
Yes, but I did listen,
Right.
I have a professional healthcare background, and so I have an interest, and I didn't know I was going to need it. Shortly after the accident, I did call my primary care. I did call the orthopedic surgeon and was seen by both and was told by my insurance company, now make sure you tell them you want a copy of your records, you want this, you want that. Okay, I'll do that work. And I did, and they don't want to give it to you because it's a car accident. What they want to tell you is, now we're not sure Medicare is going to pay for this. We're not sure your supplement's going to pay. So sign this advance notice about perhaps you're not going to get any benefits.
Red flag.
Red flag. I didn't want to deal with it.
I don't blame you.
It was getting too confusing. They were trying to turn it around. They misunderstood the police report and thought initially it was our fault when in fact it wasn't. So it was just getting more confusing. I was in pain. I needed care, and I needed to take care of me.
And Ben, Candy, when you called Ben and the Whitley Law Firm,
Right.
they were quick to respond.
They came to our house to see me, to
Right.
talk to my husband about it, and take an interest, and a genuine interest. And money wasn't discussed one way or the other. I just needed help. We both needed help dealing with Medicare and the insurance company.
You just want to feel good again, right?
Well,
You want to be healthy.
I want to be well. Yes, I
Right.
have things to do. I'm old, but I'm not. And I got involved in a sport, and I couldn't play it anymore. And this is demeaning, and who needs that?
So, Ben, what was the process like dealing with the doctors and the insurance company and making sure that Candy was going to be able to get the care that she deserved and didn't have to worry about that? All she could worry about was getting healthy, and you were going to take care of the other stuff.
Right, and when I met with her and her husband, we mostly talked about their cool house. They have this really cool concrete type dome house.
Oh,
so
cool.
We talked about that, then we got to business, and the issue that I was telling her, and it turned out to be, was that, you had just been released from having treatment on the shoulder. The insurance company's likely going to say, oh, wow, well, look, it's not we didn't cause this accident, this pain that you're having in your shoulder. You already had that. And sure enough, that was their first thing that they said.
Okay.
I mean, it's almost like they were salivating at the idea of not being fair. I wish people did not have to get lawyers involved in every case. But, until the insurance companies start playing by fair rules, spoiler alert, they're not. We have to be there to help guide the process. And even Candy had a very extensive career in healthcare, but even then she's at the mercy of the doctors and the way they write medical records. So if they don't write their medical records just perfectly, the insurance company is going to say, oh, this is even more proof that we didn't cause this accident. So that's the process of what we do in cases like that, is to really to make sure we have all the medical records, and then, if necessary, have clarification from the doctors.
Candy, when you were injured, you had a choice. You could have hired a lot of firms, but you hired the Whitley Law Firm.
Right.
And why did you hire the Whitley Law Firm?
Well, because I had seen one of these.
You saw one of the shows?
One of the shows.
Maybe because she saw you.
That may have been. I saw Ben, you know.
Yeah, you saw Ben and Bob.
There
right.
you go. There you go. And I listened to it. You don't.
Okay.
I don't listen to other commercials regarding accidents and recovery.
Sure.
This was not a commercial. This is an education process to me.
Yeah?
So I had the confidence. I had people telling me, you need to get a lawyer, you need to get a lawyer. No, I need to get the right lawyer, the right law firm. And part of the reason I'm doing this right now is out of appreciation to Ben and the law firm, and Shay, the emails, and my aggravation. Medicare's sending me another bill. Medicare's including things that weren't associated with the accident, but now they are. So am I going to be responsible? And Shay was very calmly saying, it's okay, Candy, just, you know.
Right.
She could do that on email, too.
So what is it like to have that behind you, people that you know they've got your back?
Yeah, the stress relief is great.
The stress relief.
I just didn't need it. We're relatively new to North Carolina. I have children and grandchildren that I want to spend time with, and I want to be able to do things with.
Yeah.
And I can ride down the pine straw with them now.
Very good.
Yeah.
Well, Ben, we got about 30 seconds to just wrap it up.
Sure. Well, we're always providing free information. So if you've had an accident and you just need someone to talk and give that information, give us a call. Any one of our attorneys will be glad to spend as much time with you as necessary.
Also, go to the website, whitleylawfirm.com, and there's videos that you can see right there on the website as well. That's a great first step. Candy, thank you so much for joining us today, and thank you for watching. This is Attorneys on Call. We'll see you next time right here.